Hello there, how are you? Welcome back to Revelation Dreams. A little fun fact for you. Did you know that there are 5 Bible verses about a Christian's body being God's temple? And in 1 Corinthians 3:16 and 17 it says, "Do you not know that you are a temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwells in you? If any man destroys the temple of God, God will destroy him. For the temple of God is holy, and that is what you are." So if we're God's temple, that means the temple has already been rebuilt with Jesus Christ's return when that new covenant or the New Testament came into play. And with that thought process in mind, the definition of abomination is something that causes disgust or hatred. And desolation is a state of complete emptiness or destruction. So if you look at the definition of the two of them, it seems pretty clear where Matthew 24:15 said, and Jesus warned us, "When ye therefore shall see that the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stands in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand." So if we go back to abomination is something that causes disgust or hatred, we look at the TV and we kind of see that every single day. And so many of us are allowing that into our bodies. It is allowing us to have just total disgust for everything around us, or having just an uncontrollable hatred. You see it really intensifying with a lot of people that just don't seem to have any coping skills whatsoever. So again, if our body's the temple, the abomination is in the temple. Maybe not necessarily our personal temple, but we might know somebody who once was a devout Christian, a true Christian, who has totally had Satan just take over their body and is an abomination inside their temple. Now, if we move on to desolation, it is a state of complete emptiness or destruction. And again, if you take that person that you knew that was that devout Christian, and they're just empty, there is just nothing left of the person that you once knew. You can't put your finger on it. You don't know what caused it. They've basically been just completely destroyed. We have gotten so hung up on the temple being an actual brick and mortar structure when Jesus was very clear that we are the temple of God now. His Spirit is in us. And if you go through the different Bible verses that talk about it, go to 1 Peter 2:5. You also, as living stones, are being built up as a spiritual house for a holy priesthood, to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ. I think that we have gotten so caught up on the temple being rebuilt that we've overlooked the fact that we were already rebuilt after he rose again from the dead. And he warned us multiple times that the abomination of desolation was coming, that you need to know the definition of abomination is something that causes disgust or hatred. And we've seen that. And desolation is a state of complete emptiness or destruction, and we're seeing that. So I think we're here. I think Satan is in the holy place. Not all of the holy places. Fortunately, God's temple is not just one brick and mortar building, and the Spirit of God does dwell within us. Alrighty then. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you next time on Revelation Dreams. Take care.